Namaskara, welcome back to Astro Science. If you have been following the series, you already know we are on a journey that goes far beyond daily horoscopes. In part 1, we explored the cosmic timekeepers, the pairs that track time in Vedic astrology. Then in part 2, we traveled across vast timelines through the Four Yugas, understanding how time itself flows in divine cycles. Today in part 3, we go deeper. We connect these yugas with the planetary influences that shape our spiritual and material experience. In simple terms, how do the planets and cosmic ages together affect human consciousness? Why should we in today's chaotic world care about these ancient cycles? The yugas, as described in our ancient texts, aren't just stories from a distant past. They are living energies, ongoing rhythms of time that flow in and out like tides, influencing both individuals and civilizations. When we understand these waves, we begin to understand why humanity evolves the way it does and where we might be headed next. To understand this better, let's look at what some respected scholars in Vedic astrology have said. Dr. Nemi Sastry, a highly regarded authority, emphasizes that the yugas are closely connected to the planetary positions, particularly to those of Jupiter, Saturn and the Sun. These aren't symbolic associations according to Dr. Sastry. It's the real-time movements and alignments of these planets with Earth that shape the energy of each yuga. And through this energy, they influence the collective mind and behavior of humanity. Dr. Gorakh Prasad, another eminent scholar, approaches the yugas a little differently. He focuses on their spiritual significance. According to him, the transition from Satya Yuga, the age of the truth, to Kali Yuga, the age of decline, reflects a clear decrease in human virtue and spiritual awareness. But this decline isn't permanent. The yugas are cyclical. Just as night follows day, Kali Yuga will give the way to the next cycle. The challenge and opportunity lies in how we navigate the present age. So how does this apply to our daily lives? We are living in the Kali Yuga right now, the most difficult of the four yugas. It's an age marked by materialism, disconnection, confusion and moral decline. We see it everywhere: rising stress, constant distraction and a widening gap between inner peace and outer demands. But here's the twist. Kali Yuga, despite its challenges, is also an age where spiritual transformation is most accessible. Yes, the darkness is strong, but so is the opportunity for awakening. The energy of this age is intense, but when directed inward, it can lead to profound self-realization. In Kali Yuga, planets like Saturn, Rahu and Ketu play a major role. Their energies are intense but purposeful. Saturn teaches us through delays and discipline. Rahu throws us into illusions, forcing us to see what's real. Ketu pushes us to detach, urging us towards spiritual liberation. While these energies may seem difficult, they offer incredible growth opportunities. For example, Saturn might delay something you deeply desire, but in doing so, it teaches patience, endurance and perspective. That's how astrology, when seen in the light of the yugas, become a spiritual guide rather than just a prediction tool. To understand Kali Yuga better, let's briefly revisit the earlier yugas. Satya Yuga, the golden age, truth, harmony and divine consciousness ruled. Humanity lived close to nature and was spiritually aligned. Planetary energies were in balance, supporting higher states of awareness. Treta Yuga, slight decline, the beginnings of ego and material identity appeared, but Dharma was still strong. Dvapara Yuga, further decline. People became more scientifically and materially oriented. Rituals and spiritual practices became externalized. Kali Yuga, the lowest point in the cycle, conflict, deception and division dominate. But it is also said in Kali Yuga, simply remembering the divine can give the fruits that required greater effort in earlier ages. That's why spiritual growth in this age, though challenging, is also deeply accessible to anyone who is sincere. Kali Yuga is often called the toughest of all yugas, and it truly is. The distractions, the speed, the confusion. But here's the deeper truth. Within this chaos lies the chances for real awakening. This is the yuga of extremes. On one side there is overwhelming materialism, but on the other we also have access to spiritual knowledge like never before. The same phone that distracts us can help us listen to a guru's teachings, read a scripture or join a satsang happening across the world. That's the beauty and the paradox of Kali Yuga. The ancient rishis never saw time as a straight line. It moves in cycles just as night turns to day. This yuga too will give way to Satya Yuga. Every age has its role in the larger cosmic rhythm. From an astrological lens, the influence of planets like Saturn, Rahu and Ketu becomes more prominent in Kali Yuga. These grahas don't just bring challenges, they push us to know. Saturn teaches us patience and humility, Rahu breaks old patterns, Ketu pulls us inward. So when life feels difficult or overwhelming, it's not random, it's part of this yuga's nature. But through JyotishShastram, we gain clarity. We stop reacting and start understanding. We see our personal struggles as part of a much bigger cycle, and that's when transformation begins. When we live with awareness, follow Dharma and keep the mind anchored, even in Kali Yuga, we move towards light. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the yugas. I hope this episode gave you clarity, direction and inspiration to align with the deeper rhythms of life. In the episodes to come, I will continue to explore how Vedic astrology offers practical insights into navigating these larger cosmic patterns. Until then, stay aware, follow Dharma, and remember, even in Kali Yuga, the light is always present. Keep watching the skies and listening within. Dhanyavadaha.